I was pop, yeah, your boy KD Reese 32. Rich homie, KD Reese 32. This is your very first episode of the Laughingriddle podcast, where I'll discuss y'all superhero news. This is your superhero podcast. I'll discuss superhero news, rumors, discussions involving comics, TV shows, cartoons, stuff like that. Cartoons, TV shows, movies, comics, anything involves superheroes. As you know what I'm saying. This is our January 1st, 2018 edition of the Laughingriddle podcast, episode 1, the grand opening of this new series I'm designing. You know what I'm saying? The reason behind my name is because my favorite villain is the Joker. My favorite villain is the Riddler. So that's that. So I went with that. You know, it's kind of hard for me to come up with a name, but I think I came up with something. I might change the name of the podcast. I might do, because it's funny how the name is based on two villains, not really a superhero. But like I said, this is our first episode of the Laughingriddle podcast. So So I might discuss Scooby-Doo, River, Stranger Things, and maybe, I might do Riverdale. Cause that show is ratchet. It really is. It's not a bit no racist crap, no racist shit. I'm not racist. I'm a straightforward guy. I'm a brain. I'm not prejudiced, but that's never been white ratchet drama to me. I can't be around that crap. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't benefit my life, but I might do it. The show does look interesting though. But I'm just calling it how it is. You know, but I got some news. On Harley Quinn's DCEU future and the Venom movie. I'm gonna give you all the news today. I gotta say something for another day. So I'm gonna get right into the news right now. So comic book Wow, I'll be in a second. I'm getting the news right now. So, comic book news.com reported that Harley Quinn and Joker are the future of the DCEU. So I'm gonna read you this article and I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts on this article. But me reading it, I don't think they're the future. I don't think they are the future. They two beloved characters inside that continuity, but they're not really the future. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, Harley Quinn is one of the most loved characters right now. It's based off the Suicide Squad act he had. Based off the Suicide Squad thing. So like I said, Joker. Heath Ledger is the best Joker ever, right? Heath Ledger is the best Joker. My second Joker will be Jack Nicholson. My third will be the guy who played in Suicide Squad. I forgot his name. Cause he wasn't the best, you know. So I got some news reporting that. What? So I'm reading the news right now. You like the knife to go outside? So the DC extended universe is under heavy scrutiny following. Wait, I'll be back in a second. The DC extended universe is under heavy scrutiny following the poor reception of Justice League. Well, I wonder why Justice League did so bad. I wonder why. So I'm gonna read this again. The DC extended universe is under heavy scrutiny following the poor reception to Justice League. both critically and financially. Rumors persisted that Warner Bros. Future slate would actually depend on that movie's performance, and at Comic Con Experience 2017, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, an updated film lineup was provided. Okay. So let's see what films these characters are gonna show up in. Cause I'm gonna discuss y'all my honest opinion about all this. Alright, son. Yeah, I'm gonna discuss my honest opinion about this. Yeah. I'm gonna do this right now. This right here. This came after reports that a shakeup was imminent, and immediately a few omissions caught the eye. The movies revolving around Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, and Joker. Jared Leto were among those who removed Gotham City Sirens. So I'm gonna read that part again, alright? Movies revolving around Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, and Joker. Jared Leto. That's his name. Jared Leto. Jared Leto. Were among those who removed Gotham City Sirens in a Harley Quinn solo flick. If they do that, if they waste their time making a solo Harley Quinn film, they are really stupid. They're a band of idiots. You know, if they don't do that. It's cause you see how they wasted their time with Batman vs Superman? You see how they wasted that movie was a waste of time. No, you know what I'm saying? I'll say that for another video. With Margot, with Robbie on board as executive producer, Joker, and wait.
This one's for the fans back home. You like that?
Forward
aerial?
Yeah, okay. Just right now.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay, my spin shield, let me grab me. Come on, just grab me. Show me those up close. No, okay. How's the punch?
Joker and Harley Quinn and the Joker origin movie produced by Martin Scorsese. Alright. It was talking about a solo Joker film. It kind of seemed interesting to me. It's like a solo Joker film based in the 80s. That was something rumbling.
Yeah, he's gonna love this one. Alright, you might be mind me, but yeah, learn the hard way, you know? No one gets free rides from fun.
Updated DC.
Yes, that's good.
Now we know that David Ayers. Yes, you know.
Where is my homework?
Just gonna charge limit.
Yeah, put it over there.
Don't get file limits for free. Don't get file limits for free.
Now we know that David Ayers' Suicide Squad wasn't spectacular. Yeah, that movie wasn't all that good. Wonder Woman did a better job than that Suicide Squad. Wonder Woman was a completely better movie than what they did in Suicide Squad. You know what's funny? Wonder Woman was way more serious and more intense than Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was more violent than that movie though, but the movie wasn't all that good though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now we know that. But it had some redeeming moments with these characters, more specifically with Robbie's psychiatrist turned psycho killer Leto's Joker, while Paul Rising still had amazing chemistry with her and showed potential future films. And that's why with Warner Bros. That's really searching for the formula to outdo Marvel Studios. It came out as no surprise that the uncontroversial yet iconic pair was seen as part of the solution taking them off the slate. However, it seems like a regressive move. While being left out doesn't necessarily mean these films won't get made. There are a few reasons we believe the studio should push on it with its Harley and Joker stories sooner than rather than later. Yeah, they say that they should move on with their characters and build their characters, build up the Joker, build up Harley Quinn. You know, sooner rather than later. And I agree with that. I see both of these characters. These are one of the most beloved characters in superhero genre. You know what I'm saying? There are a few reasons we believe the studio should to push on its Harley and Joker stories sooner than rather than later for the better of the DCEU. Yeah, they're right. They are definitely right. They are definitely right. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Jamila, do not touch me. My little sister is annoying, alright? But she's a cute, she's a good little girl. Well, she's not a good little girl.
12 years old, I'm a
She's cool, she's cool.
Cute, okay?
She's a cool little girl. Jamila, get out of my... Yeah. No, she's not annoying, she is. She's a cool girl, though. And hopefully, we can do business together, you know? Alright, that's what I was saying now. Focusing on Harley and Joker's would... Back to the article now. Focusing on Harley and Joker would allow the DCU to shift away from gods and aliens and learn more towards its pool of relatively realistic characters. Harley did not fight off Enchantress and her supernatural monsters in Suicide Squad, but a grounded and street-level approach to both criminals has a lot more potential. Like more of a crime gangster genre type. I like that. Now I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was raised in Harlem. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I grew up around that violence and shit. So yeah, that's all I like DC. That's all I like DC. You know what I'm saying? Because Batman relates to my life and Flash. You know, I'll talk about that later. We're not sure if the Suicide Squad 2 will deal with them being haunted by Amanda Waller unit. By Amanda Waller unit, but one of us can do it in a separate corner of the DCU. Is tied up to the Bat family Vivian stories. I agree with that. I'm gonna explain that in a second. How to book these characters in the storylines. You know, a bit more comic faithful. This will create a high-profile entry point of Bruce Wayne's prestige such as Tim Drake, the Red Hood, and Barbara Gordon's Batgirl, and allow us to see the Bat families at work. All right, now. So I agree with what they said. Right? I agree with what they said. All right. So what they're saying is that they trying to push these characters and build them up. Alright? I'm gonna tell you my I agree with this. I love this idea. I love it. I love this idea. I really do. To me, the reason why people saw Suicide Squad, the reason why people, these are majority of the people, especially these females, saw the movie was because of Joker and Harley Quinn. That's why I watched the movie. Because of those two characters. They are the sole reason why I watch Suicide Squad. They're the sole reason. They're really the sole reason why I watched the damn movie. If it was not a movie, the movie would have been crap. It would have been shit. The movie wasn't all that good anyways, right? So, here's how I book Harley Quinn. Alright? Here's how I do it. Here's how I book Harley Quinn. I will book her in a Batgirl movie. Alright? Because to me, Harley Quinn is not really a threat. I'm explaining to you how I will book Harley Quinn. So right now I'm talking about Harley Quinn. Here's how I build Harley Quinn. I will have her be in the Batgirl movie. Right? Because Harley Quinn is not really a threat to Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. She's not really a threat to like Cyborg or the Justice League. She's not really a threat to the Flash. She's a threat to people like Batman, Batgirl. She's a huge threat to Batgirl. She's credible. She's a credible villain for Batgirl. I could imagine the movie, the show, they will pit all together fighting each other. I saw a few concepts, a few fan art of Harley Quinn and Batgirl fighting each other. Harley Quinn was giving her hell. You know, my uncle is funny. Harley Quinn was giving her hell. She was giving her hell. Like like the movie they could put all together. The movie, oh my god, I can imagine. Y'all know y'all like that. Harley Quinn as the Batgirl villain. I might be called sexist. I might be called sexist. But I don't give a shit. It's to make a good movie and build these villains up in the right way. So I would have her being a Batgirl movie. I would have her being a Gotham City Sirens movie. You know, with her, Poison Ivy, you know, and Catwoman. Those are the 3 main members, right? I would have them be in a movie. I would have her in that movie and a Batgirl movie, right? Now I heard that they're doing so they said in an article they might do a Joker and Harley Quinn love story, crime love story. It sounds nice. It sounds good. I'll watch it, I guess. But the stuff I want to see with Harley Quinn is her in that Batgirl movie. That's what I want to see. Her in that Batgirl movie. She would do that. That movie would do high numbers. You know what I'm saying? It would be like Batman '89. It would be like The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger and Christian Bale. Okay, that movie was damn good. Like I said earlier in the video, Heath Ledger is the best Joker out. He's the best Joker ever made. Only anything would top that, right? So I would have Harley Quinn be in a Batgirl movie, be the main villain, the main antagonist in a Batgirl movie, and have her be in a Gotham City Sirens movie. But what they could do is that they could introduce Black Canary. They could introduce the what's that team called again? The Birds of Prey. They could do a Birds of Prey versus the Gotham City Sirens movie where they fight each other. That would be a good idea right there. That would be a good movie right there. Just imagine that. Just imagine them doing that, son. Just imagine them doing that. Yeah, y'all know y'all like that. Don't bull crap me. I know y'all like that. Y'all know y'all will like that. That's how I'll book Harley Quinn. Now, how would I book the Joker? Okay, the Joker I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Joker now. Here's how I'll book the Joker. Alright? I would have him be in a new Batman reboot. Alright? Have him and Batman face off. I love seeing him and Batman face off in the movies. You know, the Jack Nicholson Batman and Batman '89 with Michael Keaton's Batman and the Christian Bale Batman and the Heath Ledger Joker. Those are classics right there. But I grew up with Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger will always be the Joker to me. Alright? Hands down. He will always be the Joker to me. Heath Ledger will always be the Joker. He's my Joker, my generation as a kid growing up, you know. So I would have him be in a Batman movie, standalone film. Have him be the main antagonist. Cause y'all know. Do not bullcrap me. Y'all people know that he will do high numbers. That movie will outsell if they can book it the right way. There's no way you can mess that up. There's no way you can mess that. This. So I have to re-record this second part of the video 3 times already. You know, because stuff happened inside those videos. My iPod, during the first part of this video, my iPod ran out of batteries. You know what I'm saying? So I already talked about how I would personally book Harley Quinn inside this continuity. Now I'm talking about how I book the Joker now. Here's how I book the Joker. I would have the Joker. When I saw Justice League last November, in the end credit scene, you had Lex Luthor and Deathstroke, right? And the courtesy. So they were talking, etc. The Deathstroke went on Lex Luthor's cruise. He asked him, "Do you want a cocktail or something, drink something like that?" etc. And Lex Luthor said, maybe I should form a league of my own. So they could be teasing the Legion of Doom inside the DCEU. I would add Joker a part of that team. That's how I put the Joker. I'll put him part of the Legion of Doom. Right? I'll put him part of the Legion of Doom. Maybe in the second Justice League movie, you could do the Legion of Doom versus the Justice League. Maybe you could do that, you know? Right? So here's our book Legion of Doom. The members, I'll add a part of that team to make it a huge threat and a credible threat to the Justice League. I would add Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, Joker. Maybe I'm thinking about a Flash villain. I would probably add Zoom or Reverse Flash part of that. In Justice League, I probably might add I would add Reverse Flash. I would add Reverse Flash part of that. And that movie would do good. Them versus Justice League. We could add another villain part of that team. Maybe we could add I don't know, some other villain. I can't think of one right now. I would have Joker take a be in Justice League 2 in the Legion of Doom against the Justice League. I would have Joker be in one of the Batman films. Cause they talk about rebooting the Batman films and shit like that. So I'll have Joker be in one Batman movie. Maybe two. They say they're making 3 Batman films. Maybe have him show up in the third one where he's in the Arkham Asylum, you know, somewhere. Have him show up in one of the Batman films, 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, I would do that, and I'll have be in the Batman film, one being Batman trilogies. I would have be in Legion of Doom.
He's an idiot, bro.
I would have him. Maybe we could do a Red Hood movie. Maybe we could do a Red Hood movie. Maybe we could remember in Batman vs Superman they showed Red Hood's They showed Red Hood. And I'm trying to make sense here. Make the continuity make sense. I would have Deathstroke. I would not Deathstroke. I would have I'll make a Red Hood movie. The Batman vs Superman. That Robin suit you saw. That Robin suit that was hung up in Batman's Batcave. That had the Joker spray paint on. That was Red Hood's suit when Joker beat him with the crowbar. But Joker was beating that's one of my favorite storylines. Maybe superhero genre, maybe the Batman universe and DC universe. Maybe the whole entire superhero universe. The whole Batman and Red Hood story. The whole Red Hood is my favorite Robin. Out of Dick Grayson, out of Tim Drake, out of Damian Wayne, Jason Todd is my favorite Robin. He's my favorite. Cause Jason Todd he's kind of like me in a way. Been through a lot of crap, been through a lot of stuff. So I would probably make a Red Hood movie. Have Joker be in that because he does play a big role in that. So those are 3 ideas I pitched for DC. Hopefully Warner Bros has common sense to do. I just gave them the way to make this thing better and save their franchise and save the continuity right there. If we're gonna go that direction. So yeah. So I would actually do that. I would have Joker show up in those films. Now don't talk about making a Joker standalone 80s film and a Joker in Harley crime block. It sounds okay. It sounds good to me, but it's not it doesn't. Like, what are they fighting against? You know, what are they fighting against? I don't know what's the whole end goal of the movie? You know what I'm saying? But that's how I book Joker and Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Now back to the Harley Quinn idea I said. I will actually have the Birds of Prey be introduced to the DC, like Black Canary, Batgirl, and the other people in that group. You can do a movie with them facing the Gotham City Sirens. That'd be a good idea. You can make a Batgirl movie. You know what I'm saying? Or what you could do is that you could make a Bat family movie, like with Batman, Dick Grayson's Nightwing, Batgirl, have them face off against maybe 3 or 4 Batman villains like, you know, Joker, Harley Quinn, you know, Riddler, you know, right, Riddler, or maybe something incredible. I don't know. That's my idea right there. How I would do it. Yeah, so that's my news on the Harley Quinn, on that article itself. I got some more news on the DCEU and Harley Quinn. I got some more news on that. Bring me back. Yeah, got some more news on that. I'll be back.
wants to push up and make him get a song and shit.
Yeah, the laptop is dead right now. I gotta charge the laptop. Just got a notification check. Yeah, so notification I got. So yeah, I guess that's the news for today. I wanted to discuss the Venom movie. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So if y'all like the video, if y'all like what I said in this video, if y'all like who I am, if y'all like what I do on here, I guess like and subscribe to the channel. Help with the channel be better. It's the first episode of the podcast. I have some new podcasts as well I created called It's called the Counted Podcast, where I discuss basketball news, NBA basketball news. You know what I'm saying? I'm a basketball head. I'm a diehard basketball fan. You know what I'm saying? I got it's called the Counted Podcast, where I discuss basketball related stuff. Also created a podcast called the Rated R Lunatic Podcast. Wrestling news right there. And I also created a podcast called the Camp Chainsaw Podcast, where I discuss horror related stuff. So peace out, y'all. Yo, peace out, y'all. Alright. Hope you had a nice New Year's Day.